Not punish them.
Otto von Berghoff did not ask questions in Prague either. He acted. And I advise you to do the same. Find a couple of wretches in a hole somewhere, point them to the Jewish quarter, and give them free rein to do anything. The city's Jewish community was and still is on Wenceslas' side. They need a warning.
We do not even have enough men to...
Marquardt, could you spare a few men for a while?
Of course, sire. I'll assign them to Eric. He'll take care of it.
So you see? All you have to do is make sure the city rabble get their share. You could at least manage that, couldn't you? And if the thought should cross your minds that you would get rid of the debts to the Jewish moneylenders this way, forget about it. Your debts will remain, up to the last groschen. Only now you owe us directly. And while we are on the subject of money, has the yield from the mines finally matched last year's?
Sire, the deposits are dwindling, and mining is becoming increasingly difficult. And to make matters worse, the miners started rebelling.
Don't take us for a fool. They'll stop rebelling when you pay them proper wages.
Your Majesty, we can't do that.
Silence! How dare you oppose the kingdom's protector? You're a bunch of incompetent sycophants! Chicken shits! Not any better than the scum hiding in the forest.
I apologize, sire. I'll do everything in my power to...
All I hear from you over and over again are excuses and prevarication. And results? None. I therefore placed the city council under the authority of Sir Marquardt von Aulitz, who is present here, with immediate effect. He will make sure you finally do your duty.
But, sire, that would be a violation of the privileges granted to us as a free mining town.
Silence! I am the only guarantor of your rights. You have to earn your privileges, not hide behind them. During my brother's reign, this idleness was perhaps tolerated. But that is over now. You were given a few simple tasks. But instead of working on them, you idled in the baths and lined your pockets. And let the traitors cast their nets undisturbed. But unlike my brother, I am capable of creating order. And I assure you, I do not distinguish between those who stand in my way. Be they beggars, noblemen, or city councillors. You have 2 weeks to restore order in the city and increase mining output. I want clear results, and you answer only to me and Sir Marquardt von Aulitz now. No one else. The council is dismissed. You, don't go anywhere, boy. Be so kind and remain here. Our throat has become rather dry. And we still wish to speak with our friend von Aulitz.
Yes, sire. As you wish, sire.
Between the two of us, Marquardt, was I not perhaps too harsh on them? And speak candidly, we have had enough false flattery.
Sire, you were harsh, but rightfully so. These councillors, they need to be shown their place. You suffered their insolence for far too long. And the same is true of the Jews.
We know. Otto repeated to us several times that it is time to strike against them. We are glad he's not here. He would be intolerably self-satisfied if he knew we had heeded him.
Boy, can't you see the king's cup is empty?
You tend to us as if we were infirm. Boy, pour us a monastic wine. The monks had a good year. We have concerns, friend. The Hungarians are rebelling. Our army is falling apart, and we have enemies here on all sides. Would we had a proper army instead of human mercenaries? They cannot be relied upon. And we are no closer to our goal now than a few months ago.
That's a good one.
It is a good year. If our father were still alive, he would have been astonished by the mess that a few years of Wenceslas' reign brought to us. With a single word, he would have put the nobility in their place, and the country would flourish. God grant him eternal glory.
We won't need much more time. We'll arrest the traitor Odorin, and the rest will fall in line.
You say the others will be brought into line, but what do you know of them? We know only a few of them. But there's a fortress standing on every damn hill here. What side are their lords on?
We'll find out soon enough, sire.
If only Wenceslas were not such a stubborn ass, and relinquished that throne that he has no use for anyway. The nobility, on the other hand, found a ruler like him very useful. They made a puppet out of him.
Once you restore order, they'll join you. All you have to do is promise them the privileges they lost during Wenceslas' reign.
First, they'd have to be willing to make peace at least among themselves. Jobs does everything he can to sow chaos, so that he himself emerges victorious in the end. This business makes me thirsty. Pour me some of that red, boy.
I think Jobst is just waiting for the right moment. He'll switch sides when it suits him.
Maybe. But first I'll have to conquer a few more cities, and get a couple more lords on my side. Then they take the threat of war seriously. And Hungary. If Bohemia is a wasp's nest, then Hungary is a viper's lair.
You will follow in his footsteps, sire, as soon as you get the chance.
But the wine is good here. To your health, Margaret. And to your health too, boy. May your children grow in a land ruled by a good king.
Thank you, sire. You are too magnanimous.
Why? You did a good job. You can be proud of yourself.
To your health, your majesty.
First, we need to crack down on the biggest troublemakers.
We're working on it. While the consul was meeting, Otto von Berghoff and his men set out for Rabosch. Odorin won't give you any more trouble.
He and Ruthard are in it together. Once we get Odorin, we can handle Ruthard easily. Rabosch will be yours. After all, Otto has already got Malishov.
I appreciate your confidence, sire.
But the devil knows there are a lot more strongholds to conquer here.
For the king, red wine.
No, we shall have white. We have had enough of red.
White it is. Quickly! If Rabosch falls, others will follow.
I think von Berghoff's little contraption will find its use again.
If need be, we could use it to raise this town hall too. And I have some suggestions for other candidates.
Not so fast, my friend. It's a wondrous tool, but we can't rely on it forever.
But to bring it here to the square and point it at the city hall? Those sycophants would only benefit from a warning like that.
It's a splendid idea, but it won't be necessary. The councillors are quite fearful enough already that they can hide nothing from us.
There's been enough fretting, sire. You shall see. Soon we will drink to the conquest of another fortress.
You are right. So then, to victory. And you, boy, will you drink with us? So that you shall have something to tell your children and grandchildren.
To victory, sire.
To today's, and those of the future.
Don't want to break in.
You.
Give me 100 knights begging to be eaten.
I couldn't resist you either.
Tempura, mutant, ethnos, mutant. You in need of something, but
I'd like to drink a toast with you to our joint success. As they so
touching.
come now.
I never had
True.
Well, maybe once. The older I get, the worse it is. Give me a few more years.
See now. Only there's nothing. Fuck.
I've got a tongue like a slice of weak old bread after all that gabbing.
Well, get some.
His lordship is so unsteady on his...
To hell with that keg slop. Your father surely. I had my eye on him all evening. He had left the rest of us to drink cheap.
You can bet on it.
I don't doubt it.
All right. Sorry, mate.
I haven't eaten so well in a long time.
You can drink and stuff your...
Sooner life returns to this country.
I couldn't resist you either.
You're not in France now. Here, nobody knows you.
But that is about to change. The defense of Goethe...
How'd you like
The art of winemaking has a long... Recipes are passed on from father to son. I myself was pretty... Even the French royal court, the king himself...
I expect his lordship had the best bar...
Best, this wine would perhaps be suited to the infirmary. Give me 100
When those two go.
Having a good time? He's a fucking bore. These old farts here have no idea what fun is. Well, what are you missing? There's wine. I'd rather have a... Don't you dare get into a fight with anyone. Aye, I forgot. Only the younger Lord of Rabors is allowed to give anyone here a pasting. Leave it out. They wouldn't have to force me. That young nip...
Well, that's no great loss.
How come you're still here, sir? Weren't you supposed to travel with such...
All hail Jobst! He sorted out things here nicely. But you know how it goes. Give them a finger. Huh? I explained. I'm too old and fond of my...
did you at least discuss...
Nothing to discuss. It'll be at our castle, Potsdam, of course. It's the pride of our family. We can fit in 3 times more people than here, and that still wouldn't be...
But there are 2 castles in... I'd bet my right arm old Hanus...
What? In Ratai?
Deal with him yourself, though. I won't be your gent's messenger anymore.
Conrad, my friend, you vouch for me. I see 4 hooves. Good day.
A little gossip. You act like you don't know the world of the lords.
Lords and lords.
You're wrong. In a battle, your life depends on your street.
Everybody likes a drop of white. The red'll be good, I hope.
Now there's a piece of horseflesh for you, Rootheart. Not like that nag of yours.
What the hell do you beat it with? It looks more like a damn bull.
Sir! Sir! There's some horsemen right out front of the fortress.
Ah, that's Peter of Pisac. Wouldn't come to the council, but he is coming happily to the celebration, you old fox.
Come on in, sir. There's wine aplenty.
Hey! Hey! Intruders! Enemies at the gates!
Seize the nobles! Kill the rest!
Jesus! Just arrived in Christmas! He can't make it on his own! Hey!
Oh! Let him have it! Take that!
One step back! Stand your ground! That one hit him!
Show your stuff!
Now you're finished! Right! Drive those horses out!
Nice hit! Get your eyes out!
Bash him on the head! He knocks his body off!
Ready to die? Let him have it!
What now, fucker? That won't work on
Go!
You're dead.
You fight like an old hag!
Bastard! Wanker!
Fuck you, whoreson! You're a dead man! You know that? Take that!
I'll be done with you in a flash.
Show you. Show your stuff.
Oh! Show what you made of! Take that! Take that! Knock her out!
Hey? What the? Blood!
You're no match for me! Cut the bullshit and...
You wanker! Come on, son!
Through blood! Yeah!
Pay him back! Hardly worth saving my hands for! Welcome to hell! You get cut
Bullshit!
Go get the bucket, you gas!
What are you waiting for?
Fucking...
You got him!
That was a close shave.
A little too close. Fuck me. Do my eyes deceive me? Henry!
Godwin!
How did you get...
Damn. I can't tell you how happy I am to see you. You turned up at just the right moment.
Is everyone alright?
No, some are, some aren't.
They captured Oder and Kunstad and Rutard. And they took Alder and Kunrad of Vector away too.
They wanted to slay the rest like dogs.
What about my father? And Hanush?
They left with Yobs long before that. I'm sure they're all right, but not everyone was so lucky.
What happened, Godwin? Who died?
My younger brother, Christopher. You've known him for half a day, so what?
Shut up!
Look, leave him be. He's right. I just met my brother. Only to...
I'm sorry.
Thanks. Once we're done here,
That is the least you can do for...
Where did they go?
They've got to raise an army for us.
So we have a plan to counter Sigismund?
More of a
But, as you can see, our allies are getting scarce.
I'll gladly play dead for a while. Be so kind. And don't speak of the dead.
I tried to come as soon as possible and warn you. But von Bergov's people beat me here.
You knew he was coming.
Markvart bragged about it to Sigismund, and Sigismund promised to make him Lord of Raborsh in return.
When he sees what von Bergau did with it, he'll shit himself.
You find that funny? Do you like watching those foreigner dogs rampaging around and slaughtering innocents? Who else has to die before—
Tell us about it. We were neck deep in corpses before you bothered to turn up.
Well, not you.
Fuck you, Jan. I'd trade places with you in a heart.
We've lost a lot of allies. We'll have trouble finding new ones. They'll be afraid to...
Well, are you surprised? Look around. Sigismund showed everyone what's co—
Is there anything we can—
Definitely not right. We'll treat the wounded. Then we'll hide in the Devil's Den and wait for Jobst and his army.
If I survive the journey... Oh, God's teeth. That stupid nag nearly broke me in half.
The king announced one more thing at the council. That is...
Fuck! Liechtenstein's got his people there.
The city rabbi is sitting upstairs in the hall.
They're our allies.
What do you mean by we? Everyone here is lucky to be still breathing. I can just see them all jumping to their feet. Maybe Samuel will figure something out.
He's here too.
Aye, escorting the rabbi. You should go...
Anyway,
Give me a moment. Guard the walls until morning. If anyone shows up, I want to know about it. I'll be with Christopher.
But I still...
You wanted to talk to me?
I did. Just tell him.
What did you talk about? Me?
We talked about your stepfather, Martin.
Why?
It's true, I did not. Remember how I stared at your sword when we first met? I recognized the mark well. The thing is, I am Martin's son.
What? Pa's son? How did...
Yes, his son. That is, his bastard son.
Are you sure? We look the same age, and Martin lived with me and Ma as long as I can remember.
When I was born, he was already long gone. Maybe we are not even a year apart. Nothing. Proof, perhaps, that both your god and mine have a sense of humor. You know, all my life, I thought if I did not give a shit about that man, it would be easier. But now that I know I will never see him...
I can tell you about him if you want. But now is not the right time. This is not the end. We have to go to Kuttenberg, now. Sigismund ordered confiscation of the property of people in the Jewish quarter.
The king has approved Gzere.
He's no king to me.
What's a Gzere?
That is hard.
Nonsense. Christians set out to kill our people. Innocent and often defenseless. Ransom and all that with...
This is what we were afraid of. But we need to get back into the city. Will you come with us?
I have to tell Liechtenstein, but then we'll...
Go and...
When they are trying to raise an army, Gano Be Einecha.
He had his whole life ahead of him.
And they were carrying
Good to see you.
Oh, come on. You know, they could well have killed us all. If it hadn't been for you, Henry, von Berkhoff could have caught...
Von Aulitz surprised even Sigismund with that. You should have seen the look on the king's face when he told him.
Well, thank God. Well, not all of it. Young Odorin, Anna of Volstein, and several other nobles are dead. And they captured our closest and most influential. Without them, we can hardly get the burghers on our side.
We'll figure out a way.
But how? Get a grip. Whining doesn't help anyone. You're right. When I drink too much wine, I get overwhelmed with self-pity. Nevertheless, I have to admit it can't get much worse.
Actually, it might. And very soon. At Sigismund's council, an order was given to ransack the Jewish...
God's wounds! We need to get back to the city and warn them. I'm going with you. Out of the question. You'll be more useful if you stay here. Henry, tell Samuel and the rabbi to get ready to travel.
Samuel already knows.
In that case, I'm going with the rest of our people to Devil's Den. So don't leave me hanging, all right? Stay strong.
Thank God you're all right. On the way here, I saw Sigismund horsemen and feared the worst.
Kubienka? What brings you here?
Well, I heard you were having some kind of a feast here, so I came to grab a bit of meat. And I see, instead of that, you have a massacre here.
Well, the real massacre is yet to come if we don't do something fast. We have to get to Kuttenberg. Can we borrow the wagon you arrived on?
But of course. I borrowed it too, if you know what I mean, but,
Could you stop blabbering already? We don't have the time.
Easy, Ingele. And you, sir, if...
All right.
I'll explain to you on the way.
Are you coming too, Sir John?
Of course.
But do you think that's a good idea?
I'm not.
All right, then.
Peresh, can we go any faster?
Settle down, son. If you must keep your tongue busy, then use it to pray.
Would you tell me what the fuck is going on already?
Sigismund ordered an attack on the Jewish quarter. We need to get everyone out of there fast.
Bloody hell. I just got ailed up so nicely today.
Oh, that is just great. My mother's life is in the hands of a drunkard.
Enough with the talking. Can't we really go any faster?
Just hold on tight back there.
What's the matter? Why are we stopping?
We will walk from here. We cannot drive right in...
But how do we get into the town then?
We will go through Sheol.
There are many abandoned mine shafts.
Won't it collapse on our heads?
We'll find out.
Follow me.
What a blessing it is to have found the passageway.
I would be happier if we could do without it.
We all would, lad. But it has been decided as punishment for our many sins.
Our sins? Ours? What the fuck did we do to these people? Halt! I heard something. Let's keep moving. Follow me.
Hopefully we'll find it quickly. I left a stack of my papers in the tavern. And if they fall into Sigismund's hands, people in other towns will die too.
Do you think we're gonna make it in time? To find the papers? Save the people?
I pray we can, Henry. There's nothing more I can do. Hopefully everything will be all right at the tavern. My stash is locked away, and Samuel's friends are guarding the place. But who knows what the situation is like in the streets now.
Are you afraid?
Me? Do you have any idea how many times I've had to run from a burning town or deal with a hired assassin?
Yeah. More than once, I reckon.
A lot more, I can tell you. But I admit, I was afraid every single time. Damn it.
What's the matter?
The door leading up to the tavern is open. Samuel's men wouldn't have left it like this. Somebody...
I think they're...
Go and check it out. I'll gather up my things in the meantime.
uncle tried that. And what happened to him? I don't know, actually. I saw him go to Eric's tent to give him a piece of his mind. I saw him come out. Bugger this. Not a damn thing here. If we go back empty-handed, Eric will give us a bullet.
I can't leave now.
Damn it.
Interesting. That's a good one.
You, no chance. What do you want? Got you, you whore son.
You've no chance against me.
I'll beat you to a bloody pulp, fucker. Hey, get him!
Show what you're made of!
Baruch Hashem, Henry. You're all right. Sam, you're back already? How does it look outside?
A few of the cutthroats got in over the walls, but there are more outside the gate.
4 of them were here in the taverns.
Fortunately, they didn't take anything important. But your friend...
What?
I'm so sorry. If it's any consolation...
But they didn't look like they just came to the tavern by chance. Eric must have sent them. What about your mother? Is she all right?
She is, thank...
I'm really sorry about your friend.
There was nothing but Navis Hamardes. This Eric is really pissing.
There'll be plenty of...
I'm sure Mama is waiting for us. We have to take her to the shul. You go ahead. I'll lock the tavern and block the secret passage. But sir, I can take care of myself. Now go. God be with... Come on, Henry. Bring Ma! Come on, Henry. Bring Ma!
What's the matter? Where's Sam?
Don't worry, ma'am. He sent me to take you to him.
Mein Gott! What happened to him?
Nothing. He's out on the street helping the wounded. Let's go, now. We're out of time.
Wait!
My name is Henry, and I'm a friend of Sam's. I was the one who warned him Sigismund was coming for you.
Thank you. I just hope we can escape before...
Watch out! More are coming! Run to the back, it might be safer there!
What's going on?
Sam, are you all right?
I'm fine, but we will talk when you are safe. Now run!
We have to get to the synagogue. But how?
Through the backyards. Follow me. Watch out! They're shooting at us! From the ramparts! Get rid of them!
Somebody help us! Ah!
We cannot get past the wagon. We have to go this way. Through the house.
Leave him alone!
Still standing?
Show what you're made of! I'll beat you to a bloody...
Fucking die, Cornwall!
Fuck you!
Show what you're made of!
Perish. Still not enough?
Die, Mamsell!
Mummy, are you all right?
I'm fine. But what about you, mein Kind?
I'm still alive. We can talk later. Now, we have to go.
Henry, over here!
Come on!
What the hell?
What is it, fuckers? You'd rather slaughter women and the defenseless?
Let's go! What's going on up there?
inside. Quick. To the fucking task.
I've never been so glad to see you two.
In need of a helping hand, are you?
No. I just don't want to die here alone.
There they are!
Well, now we're really fucked.
Mustn't get inside! We have to hold them back! For how long, though? As long as we need to!
What's keeping you? There's more of us!
Schlage dir die Fresse ein!
Even your own mummy will not recognize you like that. That hit home. Crucify you. Kill that. Pressing a hard time. More of us. We don't take kindly to fuckers like you. You ran not him. I want him alive. You're peachy. I'm bleeding!
Finish us, or you'll chew blood!
Yeah!
You nearly got this gone! Bash him on the head!
Hello? Fucking tight face!
Come to me, someone! I'm like a sieve! Die, Mamsel! Schlage dir die Fresse ein!
Next one will be in your face. Nice strike! Come on!
Blood! Hey, not enough?
Caught him out sweetly! You look like some...
Let me through!
Nice strike!
Take that fucker out!
Think you can face me? Do you? You're a smoky cop!
Blue blood! Yeah! You rat!
Come on! Everyone's inside! Henry, come on! Let's go!
Gott mogen mir. Let's go. It's this way. O'Shea, I reckon I should go to Samuel's mother and talk to her about Martin. I won't get another chance.
Even if that happens, we will be...
Are you alright?
I'm fine, lad.
I know this might not be the best time.
What? You know my Martin?
I do.
Bori Hashem.
I mean, not actually by blood. But he raised me.
Meinen Sie's Kindele?
He died.
Oh, the hen of Schutzura.
Sigismund burned down my village. Pa went to help Ma and... well, they both died there.
I am sorry to hear that, lad. At least you survived. That would make Martin happy.
Well, I'm sorry I don't have better news to give you.
Do not worry about it. I am just sad he died before he could meet Samuel.
Is everything all right?
Yes. Do not worry. We were just talking about Martin.
How did you meet Martin, if I may ask?
It was such a long time ago. He wanted to open a blacksmith shop in town, but there was no place among your people, so he tried his luck in our quarter.
And that's where he met you?
The rabbi gathered the good men so they could decide whether we wanted to have a goy blacksmith. And Martin wouldn't stop looking at me all night. Then it went schlag auf schlag.
So what happened?
My Martin wouldn't. My father found out we were seeing each other and did his best to drive him away. To marry, but Martin would not give in, and we kept seeing each other.
That means pregnant.
Yes. My father knew that if word got out, he would not be able to avoid the shame. So he did not miss a beat and took me out of town in secret. I did not even have time to tell Martin the news. I was gone for almost 4 years. In the meantime, my father told everyone that he had married me off. But my husband died. And he only let me come back when he was sure people had accepted it.
Did Martin not go looking for you?
People said he did go looking for me, even as far as Colin. But he did not find out anything at all. Even if he went to the very edge of the world, it would not have been enough. Father would have hidden me somewhere else.
All right.
Before you go, tell me.
Well, he was strict with me, but not too much. Especially in the forge, he worked me hard. So I dream about him quite often. About that last day and what he said to me while we were forging a sword together. He said a life of adventure can be over before it begins.
He was absolutely right.
Well,
you saved all our lives. He raised you well.
I'm sorry to keep you this long, but even if not related by blood.
Well, I did not expect that either. And thank you, my almost brother. If it was not for you, I do not know how today would have ended. What are your plans now?
I'll go back to the Devil's Den. To Zizka and the others. We need to figure out what to do next.
I will see you there then. But first, I have to escort everyone to Colleen. I do not want anything to happen to them on the way.
Everything should be all right now.
Take care of yourselves, dear brother. I will see you this time tomorrow at the Devil's Den.
Have a safe trip.
Sei gesund.
You managed to get the documents?
I've been thinking about it, and the time for spying is over. There's no one to convince, no one to break, no one to blackmail.
So what then?
Not I feel responsible for what happened, and maybe...
But we still have a lot of work to do. We could surely use a spy master.
A spy master is of no use without his network. Only a few of my people are...
Well, that doesn't matter.
No, Henry, I played and I lost.
All right. Have it your way. Have a safe journey, Sir John of Liechtenstein. God be with you.
And with you, Henry of Skalitz. Take care.
We survived. For a while there, I thought we were gonna die.
Many have died, indeed. It is a... You are right. How happy I would be if we could get everyone out.
What will you do now?
Now we must find help in some other community of believers.
Do you think you'll be pursued?
Well, the mercenaries might follow us, but hopefully we will split up into smaller groups so we don't attract. Besides, who would chase us when we have nothing?
So the agreement with the lords in Rabors no longer...
What makes you think that?
No, I do. But you've lost everything. I don't think you'll be able to...
It is true that the Kuttenberg Kehile cannot pay for the army now. But especially when they get word of...
God be with you.
Sigismund. And please, watch over...
God! Quick!
Easy. Easy. Nice and slow. Whoa, whoa. Easy, easy. Nice and slow.
Boring mass. What's the difference? What's that? Huh? Wait, you can't go there.
I didn't mean it like that. If it means that much to you, I'll go. Thanks.
Great. Great.
She's red, a sparkling white. A taste
Guten Tag, mein Freund. Ich bin gleich... Was wünschst du?
Show me. I'd like to do something.
Ei, das war ein gutes... Geschäft. Auf Wiedersehen. Was möchtest du?
What do you have? I'd like to do something.
Versuchen wir. Ei, danke. Das war ein...
I need...
Admirable. I hope you keep it up. But even so, I think you should...
I'd like to discuss...
Sehr gut. I can agree. Vielen Dank. Es war mir eine Freude, mit dir Geschäfte zu machen, mein Herr.
Grüß dich.
Schön.
I'd like to do something. Satisfied?
That's more.
I'll go for that.
Found what you're looking for, sir.
Good luck. God with you.
What?